Everyone prefers a cleaner, hassle-free driving experience, and that's exactly what wireless CarPlay adapters offer. They not only let your phone connect to your car without any cables, but you can also use Apple CarPlay. Some even work with both iPhones and Android phones, start up fast, and stay smooth even on long trips. So in today's video, we'll go through 7 of the best wireless CarPlay adapters, talk about what makes them special, and help you find the perfect fit for your car. Updated price and purchase links are provided in the video description for your convenience. Let's get started. Now, let's talk about the CarlinKit Mini Ultra. This thing is one of the tiniest 2-in-1 adapters you'll come across, just a bit over 3 centimeters long. It's got a dual-core MMIPS processor inside and uses 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi, which basically means it transfers data really fast and handles connections smoothly. Now, what really makes the Mini Ultra stand out is that it works with both wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. And the setup is also pretty simple. The standout feature is definitely its size. If you have visible USB ports or limited dashboard space, this adapter virtually disappears once installed. Also, it has a detailed settings menu where you can change things like audio delay and Wi-Fi channels without restarting it. Now, here are the things to consider. It feels a bit cheap with that tiny plastic body, and because it's so compact, there's no space for cooling. So it can get warm if used for long stretches. But for the $55 price range, we can say it offers great value for money. Let's break down the Magic Box 3. This isn't an average wireless CarPlay adapter. It's more like turning your car into a smart entertainment hub. It's powered by a Snapdragon 6125 chip with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. It's kind of like a mini Android computer on your car's screen. What makes it stand out is its custom Android 13-based system called Magic OS 3. That allows you to stream 4K videos, connect via 4G, and use apps like Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, and Disney+. You can use both wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, but you also get full access to Android apps. Plus, there's HDMI output if you want to connect a rear seat screen, and a SIM slot so it can get internet on its own without relying on your phone's hotspot. Setting it up is pretty straightforward, and you can download apps from the Play Store. It even auto-adjusts to fit your screen size. Well, it costs around $389, which is quite a bit more than basic wireless adapters. Still, for long trips, or if you're often in the car, many say it's worth it. First on our list is the Ottocast U2-Air, and this little device is all about speed and reliability. It starts up really fast in about 7 seconds and uses 5 GHz Wi-Fi, so we can say you're getting a stable, lag-free connection. Inside, it's got a dual-core ARM Cortex-A7 chip, which might not sound exciting, but it works well. Oh, and let us also mention that it's got this shiny diamond-cut design that actually makes it look kind of premium. Compatibility-wise, it works with over 600 car models as long as they're from 2016 or newer, and it pairs easily with any iPhone running iOS 10 or above. Now, talking about the setup process, that's actually simple. You plug it in, pair it once with Bluetooth, and that's it. After that, it auto-connects every time you start your car. But, yeah, a few users say the screen occasionally goes black during startup. So you'll probably have to unplug it and plug it back in if something like that happens. Next up, we have the Ikos A1. This wireless CarPlay adapter doesn't have any fancy extras. Instead, it focuses on doing the basics really well. Talking about the setup, it's easy. You plug it into the USB port that supports CarPlay in your car, connect your iPhone to the Wi-Fi network, and then pair via Bluetooth. What people really like about the A1 is that it automatically connects when you start the car and holds that connection well, even on long drives. The Bluetooth 5.0 and Wi-Fi combo it uses is great as well. And if you ever need to update the firmware, there's a QR code you can scan. One noticeable downside of the Ikos A1 wireless CarPlay adapter is how it handles Siri interactions. When using Siri to send a text, make a call, get directions, or have a message read aloud, The music pauses as expected, but it doesn't automatically resume afterward. Instead, users have to manually tap the play button on the screen to start the music again. This can be a bit inconvenient, especially during hands-free driving, and may interrupt the overall user experience. So, if something like that doesn't bother you, it's a solid pick. Alright, let's have a look at the Magic Link. It's another wireless CarPlay adapter. When it comes to wireless, this adapter supports both 2.4 and 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi for faster, more stable data, and Bluetooth 5.02, which means quick pairing and better wireless range. And another thing to mention, it's made to be highly customizable and minimize lag in CarPlay, so when you're tapping through apps or using navigation, it should feel pretty smooth. Moving on to the AutoSky Nano series. This one is the smallest CarPlay and Android Auto wireless adapter in their lineup. But even with that tiny size, it still does everything you'd expect. Now, performance-wise, this adapter uses 5 GHz wireless transmission, so it connects fast and doesn't lag much. It also connects automatically every time you start your car and works with most cars made after 2016 and supports both iPhones and Android phones. Plus, you get both USB-A and USB-C cables in the box, so it'll work with pretty much any car's USB port. People like that, the setup is simple, the connection stays stable, and you can update the firmware easily just by scanning a QR code. AutoSky also pushes updates regularly and has different models like Classic, Pro, and Max for different needs. Still, it's a bit pricier than some other brands, and some users noticed occasional delays in certain cars, especially those with aftermarket screens. Also, because it's so compact, it can get warm in hot weather, which might slow it down a bit. But overall, it's dependable and backed by solid support. Finally, we've got the CarlinKit U2-Air, which is basically the top version of CarlinKit's wireless adapters so far. What makes it stand out is that it supports both wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto directly, without needing to convert anything in between. Inside, it runs on an Atmel processor and uses a Wi-Fi chip. It can switch between 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi bands, so the connection stays strong and stable. Now, what's really interesting is the amount of control this adapter gives you. You can change things like audio quality, connection delay, GPS pass-through, and even which Wi-Fi channel it uses. It works with over 800 car models from 2016 onwards, and it's pretty flexible. The design is also better now, with improved airflow to keep it from heating up and better compatibility with different cables. Well, the setup is also simple. Boot time is around 23 to 27 seconds, which is good. However, the backward pairing process can throw some people off at first, and Android Auto can be inconsistent depending on your phone. It's not the cheapest at all, so if you just want something basic, this might feel like overkill. But overall, it's one of the most feature-packed adapters out there. So that was our video on the 7 best wireless CarPlay adapters you can get. Let us know your favorite pick in the comment section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed,